For a lot of people, becoming a celebrity is a dream that they hope to see come true. A lot of people want to become famous singers, actors, and influencers, but there is a lot of real celebrities who see fame as a nightmare. Some celebrities even wish that they never got famous, so let's talk about a few of those stars as we count down the top 10 celebrities who immediately regretted their fame. At number 10, Billie Eilish. In recent years, singer Billie Eilish has been seeing a lot of success coming her way. After rising to fame in 2015 with her song Ocean Eyes, Billie has since gone on to become an award-winning artist, winning 7 Grammy Awards, 2 American Music Awards, 2 MTV Europe Music Awards, and 1 Brit Award, 3 MTV Music Awards, and an NRJ Award. But with all of this fame comes a lot of pressure, and because she's gained massive fame at such a young age, Billie has struggled with it, even regretting her fame at times. Back in 2019, Billie did an interview where she talked about her life in the public eye and how her career and fame has affected her life, and she spoke out about how there wasn't much in the world that brought her peace, saying that though her life is fun and exciting, she doesn't have much sense of calm in her life. When asked about her sudden rise to fame, Billie spoke out about how her fame has had such a huge impact on her childhood, where she said, quote, "I don't mean this in necessarily a negative way, but I sort of lost my teenage years because this all started when I was 13. There was no training, there's no like, let me go to a school that teaches me how to be famous," end quote. It was almost like she was thrown into the deep end before learning how to swim, and she spent the majority of her teen years navigating through all of that, which must have been so tough for someone so young to do. At number 9, FKA Twigs. Singer FKA Twigs has had her ups and downs in the media. She rose to fame through her music, but people also know her for her high-profile relationships that she's been in. The singer was previously in a relationship with actor Shia LaBeouf, and she was recently in the news after she filed a lawsuit against the actor, alleging that he hurt her several times throughout their relationship. But before this high-profile relationship, she was dating Twilight star Robert Pattinson, and this caused her to gain a lot of attention. Because Robert had such a huge following, some of the attention rubbed off on Twigs, and a lot of that attention was negative. In an interview in 2015, the singer spoke out about her experience with fame in regards to her relationship, and she said that she was struggling with the public's perception of her. As soon as they went public with their relationship, Twigs found herself under a spotlight that she wasn't ready for, and when speaking on this, she said, quote, "It's really hard. I can't begin to explain how awful it is. It makes you want to stop everything sometimes. It makes you want to smash your face into the mirror," end quote. Though she was struggling with the public eye, she did, however, say that it was worth it because she loved Robert so much. Now, before I carry on with the list, I'd like to ask you guys to consider leaving a like on this video if you are enjoying it so far, and also consider taking some time to check out my gaming channel, Biebers Girl, if gameplay content is something that you might enjoy. I upload every single day over there, so come check it out and maybe subscribe while you're there. At number 8, Harrison Ford. We all know Harrison Ford as the incredible actor who played Indiana Jones and Han Solo. Harrison Ford rose to fame through portraying these iconic characters, but apparently all of the fame he's received is something that Harrison himself isn't really a fan of. Turns out the actor hates being famous. In a 2010 interview, Harrison spoke out about his rocky relationship with fame, saying how greatly it has affected his life and in such a negative way. The actor said that his celebrity status has cost him his privacy in his life, saying, quote, "There's nothing good about being famous. You always think, if I'm successful, then I'll have opportunities. You never figure the cost of fame will be a total loss of privacy. That's incalculable," end quote. The actor also talked about how unrealistic the expectations of fame are, saying, quote, "What a burden that is for anybody. It was unanticipated and I've never enjoyed it. You can get the table you want in a restaurant, it gets you doctor's appointments, but what's that worth? Nothing." Harrison ended things by saying that he's only in it for the money, clarifying that acting is his job and that he's not in it for the notoriety. At number 7, Kristen Stewart. Twilight star Kristen Stewart has been acting since she was a kid, but her breakout role came about when the first Twilight film was released. After that, everyone was obsessed with Bella Swan and the actress who played her, but with that obsession and fame comes the burden of such notoriety, and Kristen has spoken out about her struggles with being in the public eye and how it has affected her negatively. In a 2015 interview with Harper's Bazaar, Kristen opened up about her love-hate relationship with fame, where she talked about how being famous is, quote, "the worst thing in the world." In the interview, Kristen commented on how at the beginning of her career, she used to feel utter panic when getting bombarded by paparazzi because she felt a loss of control and she had to learn to adapt to her surroundings over time. She continued to say, quote, "Having that much human energy thrust at you and then being critically analyzed is obviously disarming. Control issues make me so nervous. It's not knowing what's going to happen. So what people were seeing was what happens when you are terrified. My palms sweat, my knees shake, and I don't think I can stand in my heels. I'm breathing heavily, I feel nauseous, I'll be so nervous that my body creates something to calm me down, and I get so tired, end quote. The actress also commented on how stupid fame can be, saying, quote, "Fame is the worst thing in the world, especially if it's pointless. When people say, I want to be famous, why? You don't do anything," end quote. At number 6, Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway has been so successful in the film industry, starring in all sorts of different films from The Devil Wears Prada to Les Miserables, but in a 2014 interview, Anne admitted that fame has really affected her for a long time. She opened up about her struggle balancing her life with the notoriety she was gaining, where she said, quote, "I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to engage with it. It stressed me out, and people would say, you just have to be yourself. But I was like, but I don't know who that is yet," end quote. The actress also spoke out about the criticism she started facing after her Oscars win for her role in Les Mis, which caused her to take a break from Hollywood. Speaking on this, Anne said, quote, "My impression is that people needed a break from me," end quote. Anne has showed us that fame isn't always easy and that sometimes you need to take a step back from things for your own sake. At number 5, Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga has, for the most part, always been pretty open about her life and her struggles. She's an open book with many of her fans about aspects of her everyday life, and that includes her career and the fame that comes with it. During an interview with CBS Sunday Morning back in 2016, Gaga spoke out about how fame has affected her life, and though she's grateful for the life it's given her, there are some negative aspects of fame that she isn't a fan of. During the interview, the singer vocalized how being famous impacts your privacy, where she said, quote, "I'm very acutely aware that once I cross that property line, I'm not free anymore. As soon as I go out into the world, I belong in a way to everyone else. It's legal to follow me, it's legal to stalk me at the beach, and I can't call the police or ask them to leave." On top of the concern of her privacy, Gaga also vocalized how her fame has taken away her freedom to just spark up a normal conversation with someone. The singer said that she missed being able to have conversations with people, as she said, quote, "I miss people. I miss, going somewhere and meeting a random person and saying hi and having a conversation about life. I love people," end quote. At number 4, Zach Galifianakis. During a 2014 press conference for the movie Birdman, actor Zach Galifianakis said that being a celebrity is dumb. This came after the film's cast talked about the notion of being a celebrity and having fame, a theme that is constant throughout the film. When the actor was asked about blurring the lines between performance and reality in the film, Zach began to spoke about his own experiences being a celebrity and how he doesn't like it. Zach said, quote, "It's dumb. I'm not interested in it. I like to be an actor and that's it. The blurred lines are, I think, man-made. I think celebrity is man-made things. It's not innate in us. We have people telling us that we should pay attention to these people for the wrong reasons, their personal lives and that stuff. I'm just being honest. I would rather do my work and go home and watch Lifetime or something," end quote. Seems like being a celebrity is more taxing than fun. At number 3, Gigi Hadid. You would think that being a celebrity would grant you all of these amazing perks and you would have so many friends because of it, but apparently that's not exactly true, and being a celebrity can actually be pretty isolating. At least that's what supermodel Gigi Hadid has said in regards to fame. During a 2019 interview with Elle magazine, Gigi said that because of her work, she's lost a lot of friends. Speaking on this, Gigi said, quote, "I lost a lot of friends because I'll get busy for a short period of time and they're not reaching out. But if I don't reach out, it's like I've changed." She said that because her work is so demanding, a lot of people don't understand how taxing it can really be, and so when she disappears for work for a while, some people don't really wait for her in return and they just move on. To further explain her struggles with keeping her social life and work life in check, Gigi said, quote, "There are people who understand that I love them and who know that when I get back to town, I'm going to call them, but sometimes I can't call every day because I'm in weird places. Because a lot of the time I feel suffocated by my own work ethic and by my expectations I put on myself. It's really nice when you have people who say it's okay, take time for yourself," end quote. So just remember, if you ever get famous, don't expect all of your friends to stick around. At number 2, Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson has had a love-hate relationship with fame, and it all started after his career was boosted with the success of the Twilight franchise. Robert has said in interviews that his first unpleasant experiences with fame came from fans, saying that some of them were very intense. In one interview, the actor recalled some creepy run-ins that he had with fans as he said, quote, "Suddenly everywhere I went, people thought they already knew me. They look at a photo of me and and think they have a special relationship, a friendship, an affair with me, someone they haven't met their whole life, end quote. Coming out of this initial rise to fame, Robert has said that since gaining so much notoriety, he no longer feels like he has any privacy in his life. As he said, quote, "People were like, it's fine, who cares? They're just photos. They'll say, just live your life. But that's not life for me if someone is observing it," end quote. I honestly couldn't imagine how weird it would be to constantly have people checking in on your everyday life. And finally, at number 1, Megan Fox. During a 2013 interview with Esquire magazine, Megan Fox spoke out about how people view celebrities in the media and how it's unfair that celebrities get treated so poorly by the public and are just expected to take it. Throughout her career, Megan has been sexualized by Hollywood, and people have made comments about her appearance and her personality, some of those comments being quite negative, and Megan has said that it's not fair that she and many other celebrities are just expected to treat that criticism as normal or just part of the job. In the interview, Megan said, quote, "I don't think people understand. They all think that we should shut the F up and stop complaining because you live in a big house or drive a Bentley. So your life must be so great. What people don't realize is that fame, whatever your worst experience in high school, when you were bullied by those 10 kids in high school, fame is that, but on a global scale, where you were bullied by millions of people constantly. Not everyone understands that's the deal," end quote. Honestly, I get upset just reading hate comments on the internet, so to experience them on a global scale is something that I could not even imagine. Now, I want you guys to tell me what your life dream is, and if you ever wanted to be a celebrity. If so, have some of the celebrities I talked about today made you think twice about fame? Leave me your thoughts down in the comments. Anyways, that's it for this video. I've been your host, Biebers, and until next time, stay safe, make sure you drink some water today, and stay groovy, friends. Bye! Alright. I feel like I'm going to be very distracted. This one, it's all I can think about is Lil Nas X's Call Me By Your Name. That's the only thing that's going on in my brain right now. In the interview, I can't, all I'm hearing is Call Me By Your Name in my head. Oh my god.